Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do YouTube. Watching the movie 1408 in the background, in case you hear it at all. Good movie. Kind of a scary thriller, I guess. Gotta adjust a little bit. I'll come back when we're all up. Alright, now we're gonna start carving. This is a pretty easy one, actually. Pretty straight lines. Go around the ball real quick. And if the algorithm doesn't pick this one up, then there's no hope for me. Back. Chop this out real quick. Yeah, the other day I was doing a pyramid and I got over 3/4 of the way done with it and I was recording it. And my phone ran out of data, or ran out of memory, so it stopped on me like 10 minutes in. So much for that one. I had to go in and delete a whole, like I deleted like over 700 different items. And now every time I do a video here or a short, I delete it as soon as I'm done. So if I ever want to have these things again, I have to re-record it all. But yeah, we're just going to go around this ball real quick. So I'm kind of getting my own little YouTube reward here. Maybe one day I'll have that plaque on my wall, you know, like everybody else. Maybe one day. I won't hold my breath though, so I'm just going to keep putting in my work, I guess. And see what happens. Guess that's what everybody does when they start a channel. Alright, now we're going to do this little triangle on the inside, the play button. Remember, I used the very back of the blade for this part. This ball is kind of funny. It's obviously recycled plastic, but it's kind of hard to see where your cuts are at if it's real small. Everything kind of blends in together. But I think we got her. Yeah. Yeah, we got her in there. I don't know if you can see that real good or not. Alright. Next thing I like to do is clean up the outside of the ball. Because nobody wants to grab a golf ball and it's all rough and a bunch of plastic hanging off of it. So I'll go like this the whole way around the ball, make it nice. Alright, got the ball rounded up on the sides. Now I'll do the cap. Oops. Out of the way a little bit. Now I'll do the cap. And like I said, I just use I just used some meat scissors for this. Other people have said maybe try some sandpaper, but I think sandpaper will just melt it if I go too fast. In order to get rid of it, you would have to go fast to sand it down. And I don't know. I've been doing it this way for 2 years now, so I don't really see any point in quitting. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Some people find a better way to do some things, but I found this works just fine. Alright, still got one little hump right there. And a little one right there. Alright, both parts are all cleaned up and ready to go. Set my cap back there. Grab my tray here. Get a little paint rolling, huh? That'd be good. We're going to do some white in here first, since the YouTube play button is white. Alright, and then I want to kind of make it a little fancier too. So I'm going to go around the red with white as well. So, first things first, the play button. And then we can just fill that right in because it's solid white. Then I'm going to start going around this whole outside here. So, yeah, we'll see. Alright, we're painted the whole way around. So I'm going to let this dry for a little while and come back with the red. Alright, we're almost ready. So we're going to give it another like 5 minutes or so. And then I could probably set that red paint right on top and it won't affect the white at all. Thank you, YouTube, for having such an easy logo. Alright, I think we're ready for some red. A little bit in there. This. Get rid of this. Get my paintbrush. Whoop. Sloppy. But the tip of it is clean, so that's what we're going to use. Hope y'all can see that real good. Alright, I'm just going to go around with red. Alright, went the whole way around the ball. Just going to wait for it to dry. Might have to touch it up a little tiny bit. But yeah, alright. I'll let it run for 10 seconds for anyone who likes to watch paint dry. Alright, we're back. Hold on. Alright, we're back. We're all dried up. We're going to put this bad boy together. Got my screw on my screwdriver. Like I said, first thing I do... Ooh, that's hitting my camera. We're going to find our center best we can. I almost always just eyeball these. They don't have to be perfect. Nothing in life's perfect. Everybody knows that. Alright. Try to show you what's going on here without hurting anything or hitting anything. And we're going to go find our center up through the bottom. Alright, that's done. Now we're going to throw it together real quick. Go up through the bottom. Alright. Carved a golf ball for YouTube. Good stuff. Like, share, subscribe, all that, you know. Thanks. Have a great day.